I cut the top off of a Ziploc bag, put lubricant in it, and put it between the mattress.
No.
Go.
No.
Really, dude. Go. All right, episode 30, episode 33 of the Moose Knuckle podcast. We got Hunter here. To my right, we got
Steve.
across the table. Mr.
How's it going?
What's your name? That's Luke.
We're like 10 episodes have been all Luke doing intros, and now
Yeah.
he's just got that high pitched laugh in the corner.
So, Steve, what's that?
Moose Knuckle Podcast.wordpress.com.
One more time, Steve.
Moose Knuckle Podcast.wordpress.com. Tell a friend.
Tell a friend. Oh, shout out to what's her name? April.
One more listener.
Yeah. Well, that's how.
Abril.
Why don't we just get into his story?
No, but hold on. But look, that's like how few listeners we have. If you like put a comment on our website, we might say hello to you. So
Yeah.
But we're gonna do first with Jen and Luke as kind of the first few episodes. If we're gonna go back and listen,
I don't know how we missed
Devin.
this. I don't know how we missed it. Like,
Well, because it's like,
I've told you pretty much everything else.
yeah, but like that was kind of a big thing with the whole first for us. Like, I think that was one of our best ones was when we did the three firsts for us. And I don't know how we missed you, like not asking what it was.
I don't know.
either way, we're gonna do firsts with Luke and Jen. The fuck is that weird noise?
They're fighting.
Oh.
Fighting
Anyways,
or
Go ahead,
having sex?
ladies
I don't
first,
know.
Jen. Go
I
ahead.
don't know. That
Oh yeah, you got to go first.
Start with the.
So wait. So what was our first? We had virginity, losing virginity,
weed,
masturbating, and animal sex.
animal.
I think we've covered masturbation and animal sex for me, though. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive.
Masturbation,
Because they were
comma.
can have
both
covered those
tied
with me,
together.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw this rabbit and I'm like, yeah.
Nobody heard that though. I didn't pick it up.
The dog squeak toy was like perfectly timed.
Because apparently that's what a rabbit sounds like.
Okay. Yeah, go.
You would know.
Jen, losing your virginity.
And you're not talking into the mic.
Talk it into the first
Hold
time.
it to your, hold it, just set it on your chin.
Okay.
That actually works for you.
Set it
so
on
do
your
this.
chin.
Yeah.
How do you make that look so awkward?
Savannah.
I don't know. I was pretty young. It was in my parents' house.
Rewind. What's pretty young?
I was very young.
Like
how
9?
young?
I was older than that.
12?
That's a pretty accurate number.
All right. Continue.
Yeah. So I was 12 in my, my room or whatever, and I had this older guy snuck.
How much
into
older?
the
How old?
house.
Hold
I
on.
was
What did you say?
15?
I had this
Snack?
Older snuck.
Oh,
Snap.
snuck.
He
Snuck
snuck in.
into my room.
15?
16.
16?
Damn, that's kind of weird.
See, no,
That's a little weird.
I've
but-
had this
Not
conversation.
for
But-
you, but more for him.
I guess the other way to look at this, and it might be a little bit weird. Were you an early bloomer?
I was a little bit heavier set, so I had bigger boobs than most girls that I knew.
Did he know you were 12?
Yes.
That's still
See,
kind of weird.
That's what I've told her. Like, she's like,
Like-
oh, it's completely fine. I have a daughter who's 12. I
Well,
can't imagine
well,
some
no.
16-year-old dude banging her.
I remember when I was 16, though. Like,
12 was not.
no,
something
yeah,
I
no, it was
looking
like
at.
I'd fuck a 14-year-old, but they needed to be.
Wait, hold on. That's different for dudes, anyways.
Well, no, but we're talking about like for women that happens more often than
Basically,
you'd like to think.
you were a sophomore in high school banging a 7th grader.
Right. Well, no, it's not so much that it's that it wasn't
Yeah.
it wasn't a teenager.
Yeah.
12 is not 12 teen.
Yeah.
Oh no, I would say
The why-
probably.
Hold on.
You were not 12 teen, no
No,
matter
I
how
know
much
that.
you try to
I
argue
understand
this.
that, but I was not necessarily immature for my age.
You fuck, how
Like,
mature you
no,
were? You're still 12.
I understand that.
I'm a
And
mature
Wait,
I
are,
can
are you
tell
saying your
one thing.
sex drive was crazy when you were 12?
I probably was. Yeah, actually,
When did-
when I was
We'll
a
get
little
to- we'll
girl,
get to that.
Okay,
We'll get to
okay.
I used to hump everything.
Hold on.
High
I got
five for
it.
humping.
Hold on. I got to say something real quick. It is 12 teen because it's 11 teen, 12.
I want to shove that mic down your throat. Shut the fuck up. Wow, that was really violent. I'm sorry.
We'll save that for the ride home.
Yeah.
And
no.
it's not a microphone.
12 and a 6. Like, if it was like a 12 and a 13-year-old boy, I can get that.
Even
But
12 and I would give 12 and 15.
It probably just runs in my family because my dad lost his when he was 9.
To a
Whoa.
That's
An
not-
older girl.
That's not the same thing.
Why
Like,
not?
Steve, technically speaking, it is the same thing, but here's
No,
actually, it's a
hold
little
on.
bit weirder
It's
for.
not the same thing
I would
because the
say-
nail goes into the wood. You don't pull the wood around the nail.
No, I literally would say that probably
You've
my
never done
sex
that?
drive was way over ramped at an earlier age because I did the whole like when I was a little girl, I used to hump everything, and then I used to experiment with my friends when I got a little bit older, and then after that, I just like I used to in. I think it was kindergarten or second grade. Me and this little boy used to do stuff together, and then after that, it was 12 years old in the closet at my bedroom with my parents sleeping in the wall next door.
Well, I mean, I don't think it's well, women in general are attracted to older men. That's just kind of because it's a sign of stronger, like, man in general.
right. That makes sense. But to a 12-year-old, they don't know that.
Okay, Jen, how old are you?
27.
27. Okay, so she's also grew up in the
Don't look a
90s.
day over
Was
12.
McDonald's or fast food in general like a popular meal in your family?
Are you serious? I know where you're going with this too.
Growth hormones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's bullshit.
That and
I can't
also
say not until my sister. Like my
What were
mom
you doing
used
at
to do that
12?
to my sister, but not to
masturbating
my
like
family.
crazy.
Okay, with females. What were you doing at 12?
I was homeschooled,
Okay, answer my fucking question. What were you doing at 12?
wanting to put my penis in their vagina.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I fucking
What were you
was.
doing at 12?
Dude, you can't ask me. This is not an accurate portrayal of 12-year-old men.
I'm just
No, I'm just kidding.
I hated their guts.
No,
Still,
at like,
fucking cooties.
No, for me at 12, it was probably like I wanted to do something, but I didn't know what to do.
like I had
Like, that's probably
I
me
had
at
I had
12.
crushes. I had like that stupid little kid stuff.
when
know
you
what I
were
mean?
12, the internet
I'm
porn didn't exist.
But- yeah, it definitely didn't exist.
Yes, yes, it
No.
absolutely.
Wait, hold on,
It did when
wait.
I was 12, so she would have been 13.
Hold on. When me and Steve were 12, internet porn definitely exists. You just had to do
Yeah.
it on dial-up.
Yeah.
But no, what I'm saying,
WhiteHouse.com.
but what I'm
It was
s-
amazing.
But what I'm saying is, I wanted to do what Luke did, but I didn't know like the intricacies of it enough.
Right.
Like,
I found my parents' book labeled "The Guide to Getting It On."
Bam chicka wow wow.
It's actually I know it is definitely a sex book, but it's actually kind of it's like 800 pages about everything you'd ever want to know about sex, from foreplay, even getting naked, to
Right.
explaining it to your
And
kids.
That's fine.
Go get the book. It's great.
That's fine. Like I get that, but there's a difference between knowing what's going on and like wanting to do something and actually like following through with it. Like you knew what sex was at 12, right?
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you told me how it happened, I couldn't really tell you.
But you knew what it was though.
No, like I couldn't tell you. Like I knew the parts, but I couldn't build the machine, so
Oh
to
man,
speak.
I even knew about protection, and
Oh,
I knew about
fuck no,
pregnancy,
I didn't know about
and
that.
I knew about STDs.
They
See, I'm
expl-
looking at it like
they
I
explain
knew
that to girls sooner than they do with boys.
right, but
in
I'm like I
public
knew what it
education.
was. Like, but I mean, I still wanted to play with Legos.
What?
You know what I
What are you
mean?
talking about?
Like
I want to play at Legos.
I
now.
know. I wanted to
you know
put
what I
my
mean? Like,
I wanted
that
to
was-
put my Lego in her Duplo.
that was more of a thing for me than like, hey, I should probably
Yeah,
protect
yeah.
myself and go have sex.
Yeah.
Like
Oh yeah, for sure.
that wasn't a thing.
I know. Steve was just like, "Let's go have sex. Fuck protection."
Yeah,
That
so
was
that's
later.
that's probably a
That was
Hispanic
because
thing.
I
No,
was
what-
uninformed at 12 years old.
what Steve's saying is
saying
like you're 12, like you got these weird feelings, you don't know what to do. But fuck, I know how to play with Legos and Tinker Toys and that type of shit. So.
I can play a PlayStation. Fucking,
Yeah.
I got to level 3 on Sonic.
Well, good for you. I knew to hide the condom in my Walkman, and I knew that once it broke, that it was done. Like
Jesus.
Wait,
I just-
when it broke?
it did. My very first
Hunter just
time,
found
it
out
was-
about
it
that a
was
couple
too
years
tight,
ago.
It broke, and then that was the end of that. So,
So
like,
this dude might not even have been 15. Just told you he was.
Okay,
fucking
fine.
Breaking condoms.
How long were you homeschooled?
From
Ever?
halfway through 5th grade until through 11th grade.
Okay, so you were in high school when you were 16, like an actual high school.
No.
No, I was homeschooled. When I was
17.
16,
no.
no, I was 17/18.
Okay,
when I
were
was,
you looking at 13-year-olds when you were actually in high school? Because that would have been equivalent. I'm sorry. Like this is kind of a thing for me that
I've
she
always
like.
had this like kind of drawn to, which is why it's so weird that I date you, like bad boy persona.
Yep,
thing.
that's Steve.
So
Totally a bad boy.
yeah.
God, why'd you break these napkins? Anger.
But no,
smell
she
like
has
pee.
she has the bad boys who are only unintentional bad boys because they keep fucking up. Like they could be normal if they get their shit together. But anyways, oh,
So
shit, I just
so
stopped
you were
saying
13 and your
I was
parents were
12.
You was
wait,
12.
Yeah,
I was
sorry.
12.
Fucking a senior
Sorry.
in high school,
It was a
Sophomore.
No,
A
sophomore.
junior.
Sophomore.
like a 28-year-old
Sophomore. I got
man.
my car when I was in sophomore.
He had
This is
facial
totally
hair.
fine. He
Yeah,
gave me
it's-
some candy and everything was good.
Well, how about this though?
He called it sleep nom-noms.
16 and 12. 16 and 12, borderline. 13 and 17, not as bad.
Still is
No,
bad.
it's still
If it
bad.
look, I look at it like high school and elementary school.
Because, hold on.
not okay.
Yeah, because it's like 13, 17, you say not that bad. But then the next one up's 14 and 18. That seems super bad.
Don't sit there and try to say like if 13 and 14.
I mean,
that's
was the
fine.
age difference bad? Probably, but
Look,
did I
this
give a
dude,
fuck? No.
this dude was starting to look at possible colleges, and
No, he wasn't.
Not
No, he
not if
wasn't.
he was having sex with 12-year-olds.
No, he wasn't.
but you know what
That
I mean.
wasn't
Like
going on.
he could have been looking at colleges.
He wasn't looking
He
at
was-
colleges. He was looking at collages of
Yeah.
12-year-olds.
Yeah.
Boom. Fucking
This one still
wicked
had like
pun.
In Sync on her wall, and
I was totally a Backstreet Boy girl. Not
Whatever.
insane.
Backstreet.
You know what was ironic about
right.
NSYNC? Joey Fatone was the fat one, and that's how his last name is spelled.
no
Ironic.
shit.
Yeah, right?
You didn't know that? Fatone, fat one. Yeah.
Sorry about my dogs. They're just being, dogs. Oh, I thought you were talking about
Wait,
me and then I
okay,
realized
so
what you were chewing.
What's your virginity story? Hopefully, it's
Hold on.
way
we
more
didn't
normal.
finish
than that.
Jen.
We did though.
That
I
dude
totally
did
wrapped
probably.
up. Technically, I lost my hymen well before that.
Riding a
accidentally.
horse?
No, it
No,
was on the
riding-
sink counter.
What?
I fell.
What?
I slipped on the
Oh,
sink
okay.
counter, and I hit really hard on the corner of it, and that was the end of that.
And you
Oh.
enjoyed the shit out of that,
No,
didn't you?
actually, I think I
What-
cried for a very long time. But
Was your first orgasm self-induced or no?
yes, yes.
The dog.
Steve's
Anyway.
trying to yell at his dogs, but not at you fine people that are listening
But
to the
anyways,
podcast.
so it's, but did this dude do this, to multiple 12-year-olds? Like, is this a scheme he
No,
had going?
I don't think
You
so.
were the only 12-year-old he banged.
I mean, I don't know for sure. I
Say
mean,
his name
Nope.
right now.
His name was Patrick.
Dude.
And I can't remember.
oh, shit, I was joking.
remember his last name. He had gotten straight out of McLaughlin. Was basically my understanding.
well,
so, like I
yeah.
said about the whole bad boy
Hold on.
persona thing.
Why was he in there?
I don't know.
I don't know what that is. What is that?
It's
Yeah,
the
it's
youth,
juvie.
youth,
Yeah,
yeah,
like-
juvie,
Yeah.
juvie hall,
Yeah.
the tiny clink.
For what would you call
Possibly rape. Who knows?
Child
I don't know. I was just,
pedophilia? Like,
okay with
you're a
it.
child,
So I'm the
more
weird little
child?
girl in the closet, literally in the closet.
How did
So-
this happen? Like, did it lead up to it, or
Yeah,
were
how did
like,
you meet this dude?
Oh, he was a friend of one of the guys I went to school with, or he was a foster kid. With one of
Wow,
the
this
guys I
kid
went
has
to
like
school with.
nothing going for him.
Right,
Yeah,
but
like-
I'm
No
saying
offense
like,
to the foster kids that also were in
was it
McLaughlin.
like you guys were friends and then it happened, or was it like all of a sudden?
It was like,
hey,
hey, have you seen a penis?
Hey, I'm
Well-
trying to figure out this calculus problem, and let me help you with your long division.
Yeah, I was doing calculus when I was 12. Like,
No, he.
Ooh,
calculus.
technicality burn.
You were still learning multiplication.
Hey, Steve,
oh, was I now?
Steve, hang on. He was a foster kid out of McLaughlin. He's not doing calculus.
Maybe
It's
he's
very
Matt.
true.
Maybe he's Matt Damon in
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon in
Matt Damon.
Oh, what's
yeah,
his
my
shit?
man.
Matt Damon.
what's it? Finding Forsters. That's
Yes,
the name of it.
Finding
Finding
Forrest.
Forrester.
Goodwill Hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, there
Goodwill
you go.
Hunting.
Finding Forrest.
Finding
even
Forrest
agree
had
with
Sean
him.
Connery and who's the Luke? Who's the black dude?
But that
Who's
dude-
the black dude?
that dude
I
was
don't know,
that
and
dude-
you're an asshole.
that
Small
dude-
guy.
He was only
I
in a
love that
couple
face.
movies anyway.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. But no. But yeah, maybe he was that dude. Maybe y'all was super
Sean
fucked up, but
Connery.
he's doing
Yeah, bitch. When I
calculus.
say this dude's name, you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, that guy."
Short guy, Gary
No.
No.
Coleman.
What? Did he die?
Yes.
So anyways, this dude was a delinquent.
Yes, absolutely. Like, and I totally knew that. And I used to sneak out of my house in the middle of the fucking night to go and hang out with this guy. And we fucking made out in a church parking lot one time.
Oh no!
Church parking lot.
At like 2 in the
I fucked at
morning, and I
church
was
once.
11 or 12. You know, like it's just like basically I grew up really fast. I guess you could
Rob
say.
Brown.
I don't know that
Yeah, I
motherfucker.
don't know either. I didn't know.
He was black. I just thought you
Like his
knew.
images look familiar, but
Really?
wasn't he the dude that danced with? Oh God, Say the Last Dance.
I don't know.
Why do I know that movie?
Yes.
With
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
But no, he was in like a few movies and then like nothing.
It's
Yeah.
because nobody really cared about him. He was just a black
Why?
guy.
Because he's black?
fucking.
I want to hear about Luke's virginity story.
Yeah. Let's move on.
I don't. Okay, so I was 15. I was visiting the Playboy Mansion, and there was these triplets. That's fucking Luke's virginity
I wish I had
story.
those beginnings. My beginnings were not so great. Well, okay, let me rephrase
Yeah,
that.
Like I had a
Exactly.
9-inch dick. I was trying to fuck people when I was 14. Chicks just weren't developed for it yet.
They didn't have it.
Actually, story about that.
Jeez.
So when I was 14, I started doing West High swim team.
They didn't have a Speedo large enough.
Well, I wore jammers, so I didn't wear Speedos.
What the hell are jammers?
fuck is- Yeah.
Same tightness, but they go down to your knees.
Oh, so like what,
They're like the long shorts.
jockey briefs
Yeah.
of
Yeah, kind of thing. Yeah.
swimming.
Yeah. So I joined the swim team, and because I developed quickly, I actually had like a six-pack when I was like 13. I was muscular, and I was about this height. So the senior girls thought I was like a junior transfer for somewhere.
Oh, Jesus. So this is true. You fucking asshole.
No, it's not even remotely true. Because, yes, I definitely wanted to have sex, but I didn't know how to talk to girls. I was homeschooled. I had zero.
Yeah, your shit sounds normal. When you're that age, you want to do stuff, but it just kind of doesn't happen.
Unless you make it happen.
Let me rephrase
Then it
this.
happens.
You fucking 12.
Let me
You're not
rephrase
supposed to
this.
be making shit happen.
I
Say
can
you-
do what I want to do.
Steve.
Anyway.
So I totally was down for it. I just didn't know how to ask for it. If anybody had been like, "Hey, let's fuck,"
You still wouldn't have known what to do.
oh yeah, I did.
No, you did.
Oh fuck, yes, I did.
Yeah, you found that book, remember?
How to get down?
I knew that. No, it's the guide to getting it on.
There you go.
Fucking say it right, you asshole. But no, I knew what to do. All right, so
Just get to how you lost your
no.
virginity.
This is related. Oh, actually, I probably won't tell this story because it's kind of weird. Anyway,
Tell
No,
it.
tell it. Absolutely tell it.
no. So all right. So how I lost my virginity was I think it was the day before my 17th birthday. Yeah, I remember. It was the day before my 17th birthday. My birthday is right around the Super Bowl, to the point that sometimes the Super Bowl's on the same day as my birthday. And this year it actually wasn't. Oh. It was the day. So my birthday was the day after the Super Bowl. Well, we were at the Super Bowl party at my brother's house, and I had brought my girlfriend over at the time. And so we were. I had no interest in the teams in the Super Bowl that year, like absolutely zero.
Keep talking.
going.
Okay,
Dude.
sorry, I had zero interest in the Super Bowl, especially because I was trying to. Shut up. I was trying to, fuck for the first time. Like I was super eager. I mean, that was
That doesn't make any sense to me. You don't know what you're trying to do.
Steve. That's not true.
Like my shit just fell upon me.
Steve.
Like I knew I wanted to
Steve,
do
when I was
something, but I
13
didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Steve, when I was 13, I cut the top off of a Ziploc bag, put lubricant in it, and put it between the mattress.
No.
Yes.
Is this what you didn't want to tell like a second ago?
No.
Wait, so this leads
Wait,
into
there's
his
even-
I
masturbation
don't even
story.
remember what the other one. No, it's not actually. I don't even remember what I didn't want to tell you anymore. So
Damn it. Anyways.
See, like I maybe I just wasn't that creative when I was younger. Like,
dude,
I
I
didn't
wanted
do
to put
that
my dick
either.
in like everything.
it was just like if I just fucking jacked off, like that's all I need. I didn't need to be creative and fucking get a plastic bag and cut it and put lube and. Bitch, I didn't even know what lube was.
Yeah, no shit, right?
So all right, but moving back to my virginity story. So I guess there's not really a whole lot to it. I wanted her to try to give me a blowjob, and she said, no, we should have sex instead. So I took her to the bathroom that shared a wall where everyone was was watching the Super Bowl. They didn't hear us because they were being really loud. But so this was definitely not her first time. However, it also wasn't her period. However, she still bled. So that freaked me out. No. This is related. So when we were done, like, it had formed some clots, so it fell out. Yeah, it was gross.
She was on her period.
No, she wasn't.
Blood doesn't clot that fast.
Yeah.
Then she might have been a miscarriage. I don't know.
Wait a minute. But wait a minute. You got to figure probably at 17, Luke had stamina, so the blood could have clotted.
Either way, as he was still pumping, the cuts were still happening.
So
it would have had to have clotted after he took it out.
Regardless, there was blood, and I freaked out, and I just wiped it up with a towel and then put it back in my brother's towel rack.
Oh, dude.
So, like, 2 days later, I just get this text message, what the fuck? I found out later that he had burned it because they kind of figured out what had happened. And yeah,
he burned some other dude's unborn child that came out while you were having sex with another.
It probably wasn't. It was probably her period.
Probably like that.
Let's go with definitely.
Yeah.
Let's do that one better than the miscarriage because that would. You literally would have killed a human being.
Well, you think I caused it?
Yeah, you
might have caused the miscarriage.
Head trauma.
Instantaneous
come
abortion.
on now.
Repeated.
We're talking about you here.
I should start my own abortion clinic.
Repeated head trauma.
Luke's abortion clinic. Like, if you want to get it taken care of, you just go in, he fucks you, miscarriage, you're done.
Oh,
He fucks you into the uterus, stirs it around a little bit.
Pops open that cervical cap.
Yeah, you just bleed out, child.
Comes out pretty easy, too, because you're all augured out.
God, I have that very distinctly in my mind that
that is how you lost your virginity.
no, not that. That when Sam was pregnant.
What? No.
It was uncomfortable because I
had to
could feel
be
the cervical
careful.
I did. I could feel the cervical.
No, you can't go into a uterus.
No, but I was like, okay.
Luke, you can't go into a uterus.
I
don't give a fuck. I don't care if you're hitting it. It will expand. You can't go in it. Can you go in it? Can you go in it?
You can dilate it
You can. Yeah, but it has to. How?
with a dilator.
Or dick.
Penis is not a
AKA
dilator.
Luke's enormous.
If he had dilators, he could do it theoretically.
Attached to
I'm
the
not.
end
I'm
of his
not.
penis?
Okay, none of it. Stop talking about the possibility because I'm not saying that
If
happened.
Luke's penis was
See,
13 inches
Theoretically.
long, could he get in the uterus?
No.
Steve,
Thank you.
when a woman is
Unless he's
pregnant,
got
she
like
forms
this
a
really
cervical
teeny tiny
cap.
little stick coming off the end of it.
She's got.
And we've established
Holy
there's no
shit.
teeny tiny stick. Sorry, go ahead.
Luke, you know this how the podcast works.
I'm sorry. It's too good. She's talking about going inside the uterus.
No, you are, and she's saying no. That's probably not possible unless
It's
you use
not.
specialized equipment and has
It's not.
the world's most tapered dick. It doesn't look like a normal dick. It's like a triangle that goes on to infinity.
Yes.
At some points, it's finer than spider silk.
What were you saying?
I don't know,
About
Mr.
how-
Infinity Point
We were
Dick.
talking about how you almost aborted your child.
No, I didn't. It was uncomfortable. I don't know if it was uncomfortable for her. She said it wasn't, but I don't know if she was just going along with it or not. But I could actually feel, at certain positions, I could feel the cervical cap, and it freaked me the fuck out.
Okay.
That's
happens
all I was
during
trying to
pregnancy.
say. Yeah,
A lot of shit's pushing down.
I understand that. It still freaked me the fuck out. It also weirded me out when
I can see that. That makes sense. If
What do you
he
think?
had
Your
that
kid was
whole,
going to
like-
come out and be like, how you like it, Dad?
But
Push me
no,
on
no.
the-
It's like if he had this traumatic first time experience. Then
it wasn't traumatic. It was pretty good.
I mean, you understand what I'm saying?
It's
though,
something
like,
rubbing
with
on the head of your penis.
I'm more referring to the blood thing. I only heard part of this story.
Yeah. Sorry. No. The first time, that wasn't until after I was done. Then there was the bloodiness. Before that, he didn't notice.
I walked in and you were saying about how his
Yeah,
penis
no, he
gives
caused a woman
abortions.
to miscarry. during
Yeah,
his,
with the huge.
See,
that's how he lost his virginity. I don't give a fuck what you say from now on.
See, rewind.
I will always think that Luke
rewind.
caused a miscarriage when he lost his
See,
virginity.
that's a terrible thing, isn't it? But he's making a joke about it, and he
that's
doesn't
true.
feel guilty.
That's true.
Because look, it's funny because you can never possibly do that unless you literally had like a 20-inch dick and you ruined.
What
her
if you were
vagina.
fucking her and then accidentally punched her in the stomach?
How do you, that's still
You know
not
what-
done by your penis.
You know what I just thought of too? So he was like 17 in a bathroom. There's no bed or anything in there. So he was first time ever was probably like holding the chick up against the wall and fucking.
I'm gonna say doggy.
No, I was on the floor.
Oh.
Damn, that, like we had way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't start off like doing crazy shit. That just ramped up after.
That was just Jen. She just
women have a
Nice
tendency
name.
of doing that a lot more than. I don't know where the fuck I'm going with this, so I'm just gonna stop.
if you're gonna say women do it a lot more than men,
And I
like
realized
it.
that was
I like
complete
it.
bullshit. So, no, actually, it was the day before my 17th birthday, and then I didn't have sex again until I was 18. Because
waited like a whole year.
year and a half, yeah, or no.
Wait, 360
Yeah.
Yeah.
days.
Wait. That's
Well,
normal.
I said when I was 18. I didn't mean the day I turned 18. It was still a ways after that.
Oh,
But no, it was just more that when I was finally going to public school, I had way more opportunities to do that.
I don't understand that.
He was
Like, once I started having sex, like that was it. The longest
You
I
had
went.
sex with the same person.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Idiots.
either way, no, because even when that stopped, like the longest I went was 8 months. After that was it. After I started having sex at 16, the longest I went without sex was
Wait.
8 months.
I've
No, hold
never
on, here's
gone
the
over a
difference.
month. We've had this conversation.
Oh, I've gone way.
Since you were
longer.
12?
Well, no.
Way.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Since I started having sex regularly, like you did when you were 16.
That's what I'm saying. Since I lost
So
my
when-
virginity, the longest I went was 8 months.
Okay, well then,
I really hope you haven't gone a month since you were 12.
no. Since I started having
Non-stop
sex
bang
regularly,
train.
it's been a month. Like
Well,
I haven't gone longer than a month.
12? Or
No,
regularly, then you were probably like 13 and a half.
close.
So I didn't really start having sex like really getting into it until I was actually 19.
I was
when I really
17.
started. Because between
Hate all of them.
18 and 19, it was, and this is actually 19, almost 20, actually.
Like I have your phone out. Let me check the dates. My sex diary. There's so many. Can't fucking remember.
no.
Dear
I think I was
Dick,
16.
you did great. But no,
Dick's
so
writing to him.
between
Thanks, buddy.
17 and about 19 and a half, nearly 20, I had sex with like a total of
How many women
4 or
have you
5
killed by
women.
them?
None.
What'd you say?
Until the Fire Nation attacked.
Jeez.
But no, that doesn't even make fucking sense, but it was funny.
That's good enough.
Anyway,
I just made her watch the whole series. Like,
oh, okay.
I did. It was
Couple months
amazing.
ago.
It was
Yes, somebody. I didn't think anybody would get the Airbender joke, and I'm like, 2 people
No, I got
laughing?
it.
Fuck yeah!
I just started watching the new one. But anyway,
Okay. So
What?
shh, just one episode.
relax. It's okay. She is grievously offended that Steve started watching the series without him, and now they're fighting. In very high pitched voices. We'll talk about it later. What the fuck? We'll talk about it later.
His is higher than mine.
Wait, what point were we getting to? Good
fuck.
God, this
I
virginity
don't- Okay,
is way longer.
Okay.
than I thought it was going.
So, fucking. Once I got out
We're
of
talking
the,
about regular sex.
And Luke murdering women.
Right.
no, we're talking about okay. So once
No, that's
I
just
got out of
you.
my first long-term relationship when I was nearly 20, then it was just like fuck it, put my dick in everything. And between the ages of nearly 20 and 21 and a half, that number went from 4 to 33.
See, we already all know that.
Damn.
You've done
She
this, you've
didn't
done
know
this
it.
on the podcast.
This is new information to at least one person here.
Is he still in for 40 or not?
What? That was
Wow,
never
you're not
a
supposed to be
thing.
smiling that big.
That
Like,
was
it's
never-
going to happen. Like, Luke's going to fuck you when you're 40. But
I think
you're not
we're done
supposed
with
to be
that
so happy
conversation.
about it.
How are you doing?
Oh my god.
My name's Tyrese Miller.
See?
Why are you changing your name?
Can I ask you something? And
What?
this is dead serious.
That's not
Hold
like
on.
I don't know. where you're
Tyrese
going with
Miller
this.
No, no, no.
Quapacan.
Stop.
If I were to say a black woman's name ended with, like, Aquena, like Shaquina or Laquifa or some shit like that.
The Quifa?
Laquina
Yeah, her
or
name
something,
ends with Quifa.
right? Is that like so far fetched?
Laquifa is.
It's
Like Laquifa maybe, but like if I said Shaquina, is that like
No, that could be a black name.
Yeah,
Right?
that's totally reasonable.
so if I forgot a name
Except
and I said Shaquifa or Shaquina, would that be like
Well, what
did I
name-
just do something wrong?
What
Oh, yeah.
name did you forget?
oh
though?
yeah.
thank you. Thank
No,
you.
see,
Wrong.
Hold on.
Sharif.
so you call her Shariqua?
No, you didn't say her last
Charisse,
name.
right. If I said Shaquina,
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up because that's actually seeing you as
Especially
playing to
considering the other one's
stereotypes.
name is Ann.
Like, here's the thing: it's stereotypes backed up by truth, but to think that every single person that's African American falls into that stereotype is fucked up.
okay, I want you to just as quick as you can when I say this. I want you to say a name, okay?
Okay.
Don't do
Hey,
it.
what's that one Mexican dude's name?
Jose,
Bam! See? You see?
That's so awful because I asked
That's
him earlier.
exactly
today. I was
what
like,
she
that's like
said.
saying every Mexican is named Jose and Juan.
well, no, but I mean that happens all over the place. Like, according to England, everyone in Australia is named Bruce.
What? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they call them all Bruces. That's just what they do.
All right. So see?
I call him
I don't know
Joey.
how we got talking about this, but
Because you're a
Anyway.
racist.
no.
Yes.
Well, okay,
Yeah,
Steve.
black people
Steve,
stink.
It's not automatically like. It's like if you went up to a black guy that played basketball and said, "What up, Kobe Chanel?"
No, the fact that I'd be going up to a black dude who's playing basketball, like,
Is the name Tyrone?
It's a stereotype in itself.
see? Tyrone. What did I
What?
tell you? Tyrese and Tyrone.
Okay.
That would be.
You said that?
Yeah, I told
Wait,
you.
wait,
you're
rewind it. That's because of the fact there's the meme that's Tyrone, you done fucked up.
What's the white name then? Like Jason?
No, it's
Adam?
Smith.
John Smith.
John?
Bill, William. Some shit like that.
Pretty much any like super English name.
Those aren't super English.
William.
William?
Well, William. is
John?
good. Nah, John, not really.
John? John
yeah.
Smith. If you had
Yeah, no,
some
I know.
Pocahontas.
What?
I guess, I mean,
Yeah,
she's not
can't help
wrong.
it.
John Smith, her hauntess.
If
That doesn't
only
make
you
No, I'm
knew.
just thinking, I don't know, like Edgar or
What,
something.
are you like a time traveling sex fiend?
No,
Did you go
English.
back in time to fuck historical figures?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah. You
Were
have a
they,
time
really,
machine?
were they really young? Because then she totally would have been okay.
Dude, people only lived to like they were 30. If you weren't fucking by the time you were 12, you weren't going to have kids.
So maybe that's
Man,
why I
yeah,
do
but
it
this
then.
is back in the 90s, not back then.
Dude, I never thought in the old days there's a good chance I could have died a virgin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the most key factor of that is look what happens when you don't take care of your teeth. How long do they last?
Oh my God. 2000 was when she was 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that shit, like, even then wasn't okay. Anyway, I don't want to get into this. I can do this for a long time.
Yeah, we know.
It's fucking
Which is
weird
the only
that she had
thing you
sex
could
at
do for a
12
long
with some
time.
16 years old.
Yeah, because you and me would have been in high school.
Yeah.
Good job. old
Actually,
folks.
hold on. I hadn't even lost my virginity yet. You lost your virginity before I did.
I'm better than you.
Oh, Jen, for sure. You all did before me. What are you looking at, Luke?
Did somebody just knock on the door?
Oh. Jesus.
Can't see out of that.
I forgot to start it. We were like, so those are virginities. Let's
when did you pause it?
No, I didn't pause it. I
Just
forgot.
do the
to-
masturbation
We were like
one.
10 minutes in. I was like, oh shit.
I want to go
timer.
quick because I want to get to the animal one.
All right.
Well,
What?
we're probably gonna
there.
we're probably gonna have to do it next episode.
Yeah. There's
Okay,
nothing-
okay. No, Jen. Come on now.
What?
We got to hear the story.
What
Do it.
story?
Animal
What's
sex
the
First
story.
time. Okay, so when
No, Jen.
Ain't nothing
Jen,
wrong
you saying there's no
with a
story,
little-
or when Steve said, you know, that one story, you're like, I have no idea. That
So-
means you need to
But see,
tell
we have
us.
to explain it to her because even though she's my girlfriend, she still doesn't listen to these. So
God damn
she
it,
doesn't know
Jen.
what we talk about.
Like
Oh,
my animal.
I've talked about getting my ass fingered. Like, we just go all out here.
So I
Yeah.
remember my uncle jacking off a dog.
How many times?
Wait, hold on.
We can talk about
No,
that later.
don't. We're gonna get off on a
Three?
tangent.
Let's count.
Luke,
Go
we're gonna
ahead.
get off on a
Like,
tangent.
look
Don't
back
do it.
Done.
to your memory.
It's 3.
Jen, my uncle jacked off a dog. He remembers seeing a horse with his spongy, weird, nasty.
I remember seeing that too. Thank you.
Okay, but what's your
That's him.
first animal sex experience?
Steve's drunk. Yay! Can I come join you?
I like how he wants you to tell us, and I gotta go.
I would have to say that the first time that I remember was when my brother semi kind of explained to me what a red rocket was, even though I had no idea what it was. My brother made me grab the dog's side skin, so the side of the penis, and pull it back, as in to pull the red rocket all the way out of the shaft. So he
Wait, did you say of the shaft?
Of the shaft.
The shaft?
The shaft. The.
No, did he say the shaft or
No,
the
he
shaft?
said the, like he pronounced the word correctly.
Is your brother a 16-year-old black man?
No, but he was
shaft?
probably a 16-year-old white boy who was just sitting there playing shit on his sister. And so basically he he told me to grab the skin on the sides, and I pulled it back, and there popped out the red rocket. And that was the first time that I'd ever seen anything with any kind of animal innuendo.
All right.
Wait,
whatsoever.
what? But wait, what do you
You're
mean?
obviously uncomfortable with this conversation, so we'll never
I'm
have it
just trying to
again.
hurry so that Steve can't hear any of it
No,
while
we're
he's
not
outside
done yet.
going
What do you
to
mean
the
by
bathroom.
side skin? How
Like
close was
on
the
the
side?
side of each of
The
the
foreskin.
You know how a dog's
Dog's got a lot of foreskin.
anatomy is.
No, I want to know how
I
close
had
Jen's
one hand
were.
on each side.
She was
It wasn't
holding the
like I
skin.
wasn't actually grabbing
No,
the
I got
penis
you.
itself. It was on each side.
So what you're saying is you've touched dog's dick skin.
It's his stomach.
Crotch.
It was
No.
the stomach.
If this was an uncircumcised dude,
It's not you can't compare a dog to a dude.
Yeah, you absolutely can.
How
when it
does
comes
that
to
relate?
penis.
he's uncircumcised.
Does that mean that next to your belly
Lefty is
button is your
uncircumcised.
scrotum?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Luke.
Well,
can
it
be.
depends. Is he pushing it forward? Because then we were talking about like the middle of his chest. If you touch the middle of Luke's chest, that'd be near
And
his
sometimes
dick.
if I'm really going, I can break my own nose.
Jesus.
Wait, you touched the dick skin around the dick?
I did not.
How
No,
did
I'm
you
telling
pull
you,
it back?
it's like she's pulling on crotch
You just,
skin.
you have to visualize it. So if there's a penis in the
Lefty.
middle, and then I
Jesus
said visualize.
fucking Christ.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Where are we talking?
Like
Steve's holding
on
up
the
his dog.
side.
Like right there?
Like here. Like
Oh.
here.
That's totally dick skin.
It is not.
No,
That is totally
No.
dick
That's
skin.
abdomen.
That's crotch. It's not abdomen. That's
It's
crotch.
not though, because if you look at a girl dog, it's the same area, and her crotch is all the
A
way
girl
down
dog?
the bottom.
All her nipples are there.
If you look at a girl dog,
Yeah.
was it a pretty dog?
What?
So wait, let me
So
ask you
you've
something.
almost jacked off a dog.
So let me
I
ask you-
did not.
If
I said almost.
If I licked that part of his skin, would you think I'm weird?
No, but if you but if you pet that
No,
part
she
of
said
the
no
skin,
first.
then I
Lick the
know.
dog, Steve.
If I licked the top of his head, is that weird?
I'm sorry. What did you just?
If
say?
I licked the top of not that head,
Nope,
if
that
I
head.
licked the top of his head,
Red
No,
Rocket.
forget
that
this.
weird?
Forget this. What if you kissed the dog on his head or his face? Because
Yeah.
you might do that.
is that weird?
I kiss the dog's face all the time.
Do you kiss him there?
No.
Why not?
Because the
I
dick
don't
right
kiss
there.
It just
No.
Stomach.
I don't kiss him anywhere but his face. Like I don't
dick's
kiss him
right
on
there.
his back. I don't kiss him on his asshole. I don't kiss him anywhere else. Like there is
You haven't
no.
progressed
Wait,
that far.
wait,
Oh, that's what it is.
What about Steve? Have you kissed his asshole?
No. Wait. So
Only in the
wait. What did you
shower.
do though? You said you held it back.
I'm not telling you the
Kissed
story.
with the
Did you say she
dildo.
held it back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And made it come out?
Yeah.
I
No.
don't give a fuck if you touched
Damn
him on
you,
his
Hunter.
toes and you knew his dick was gonna come out. That's
I was
weird.
really
You act,
little.
you act like Steve couldn't just listen to this, so like he'd still
I was
find
probably
out.
like 5. I was really little. Like I was a little kid. My
Whatever.
brother is so
Anyway,
fucking
enough,
asshole.
enough
man.
with.
Wait, your brother made you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So bring this up next time we go see your brother.
No, but I mean, I like honestly
Oh, wow.
the first time.
With
animal
what?
Wait a
sex,
minute.
I mean,
8 or 9.
my parents raised dogs, so they bred dogs.
But
So
wait,
that's not
here's
fair.
here's an. So your brother did that to you, but did you do that to your sister?
No,
Did you think about it?
no,
Yeah, you did.
no. I did
Look
not.
at that. Yes,
I
you
did not.
did.
I swear, I did not.
She was like, kiss the side of the skin right there.
Yeah, I thought about a way to ante it up. Right?
Oh, there you go. Got to do that, right? So Luke. Oh, are you texting?
Animal
Yeah, sorry.
skins.
First animal sex story.
I have no idea.
You don't remember
As
the
far
first
back as
time?
you can remember.
What's What's the first thing you remember?
National
about
Geographic's in
animals
Alliance.
having sex?
It was probably like Nat Geo or like Nova or something like that, some nature program. I think the first.
Keep going. Like you'll get there. Just keep.
The first
digging in your mind,
the
dude.
first real mention of the word or like of sex or anything like that, I didn't have cable or anything, so it was actually a bloodhound gangs do like they do on the Discovery Channel.
But that's not the first. Like you had multiple pets. None of them humped each other or anything
We
like
had
that.
one dog at a time, and then we had lizards.
Yeah, the dog never fucked the lizard's mouth. Haven't you guys seen that video of that gorilla who basically rapes that frog's mouth? You don't know what I'm
No.
talking about at the zoo?
I do, but wow,
We'll talk about what kind of porn we watch later.
zoofetish27.com.
You guys might be surprised about my answer to that one.
Probably.
It's women. What?
No. We'll talk about it later. Oh, man.
Super surprising.
Well, hold on.
It's not just asexual reproduction.
Can we just stop here and do another thing at first? We're at 40 minutes. Talk with say something.
Oh, I don't know, man.
All right, we'll just wrap it up then.
We're done? All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to another episode of Moose Knuckle Podcast. Sorry, it started a little weird and got even weirder. Steve, what's that website one more time?
MKWP.com.
Martin
Or
Luther-
Moose Knuckle Podcast at WordPress.com.
That's the one that will probably
Wasn't it
work.
WordPress?
That's what I said.
Oh, I
Moose
didn't hear that.
Knuckle Podcast at WordPress.com. Which is a bitch to type out. Like,
But
that's
you
a lot
can
of-
just Google search Moose Knuckle Podcast. It'll come up.
Or
now.
even better, you could just bookmark the page and click one thing.
There you go.
Favorite us.
Or
Listen to us all the time.
you could just subscribe on iTunes. You don't have to do anything. Or Stitcher.
What the fuck is Stitcher?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's an app to like listen to podcasts
Yeah.
on Android.
Oh.
Or if you're 12, you're probably having sex and you're not going to listen to us anyway. So.
No, that's only if you're sexually advanced like I am.
Sexually
Well,
advanced.
Then
Thank
you
you.
might learn
Nice.
something. So play
like
this
a
in
high
the
school-
background.
They
higher
already know.
species.
They already know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you and have a great night.